Grace and peace to you, sisters and brothers. This is Pastor Amy from St. Paul's United Methodist Church in El Paso, Texas. I have with me my sweet daughter, Natalie, and we are so glad to be with you at story time. You may notice that we are missing our sweet brother, Augie, and he just had kind of a rough day, and he chose to rest with Dad tonight. And I think that's probably a good choice for him. And so we're going to have some girl time tonight. So if you want to let us know when you are here, we would love to say hello to you as you're joining us tonight. Again, I have Natalie with me, and Augie is taking a little break, but hopefully he will be back with us next week. Thank you so much for joining us. If you want to let us know that you are here, we would be glad to welcome you. Natalie, we've been talking about how Easter is not just one day or one Sunday, right? But it's been this whole season. The past several weeks we've been in the Easter season, right? Well, guess what? That ends on Sunday. Sunday is a new day in the church. It's called Pentecost. You know what that means? That's the day that the Holy Spirit came to the early church. It's the day the Holy Spirit came to the early church. We call it Pentecost. And so we're going to read the story from Acts chapter 2, beginning in verse 1, about the day that the Holy Spirit came to the people of the early church. You ready? For reference, we are reading our Deep Blue Bible Storybook. We have several different options here at home, but this is one of our favorites. It reads very well, and the kids love the illustrations. So the disciples, the people who followed Jesus, were waiting together in a house in Jerusalem, and suddenly a sound like a howling, fierce wind filled the entire house, and the disciples looked around to see what was happening. What do you do when you hear the wind blowing at the house, Nat? Yeah, you check to see what's going on. That's right. So they saw flames of fire on each of them. It was the Holy Spirit, God's Spirit, that would be with them always. The disciples began to speak other languages. They spoke about all the great things that God had done. See those little flames over their heads? That shows us that they could speak and hear in all the languages of the people. I don't know if you all can see those little flames. We're glad that you are with us, Yvonne. Thank you for joining us. We are reading the story of Pentecost. Let's see what happens next, okay? People outside of the house heard noises coming from inside of the house. What is happening? The people wondered, and some were confused. What does all of this mean? They asked. And then the Apostle Peter spoke to the people. God has sent the Holy Spirit to us. That is what you have seen and heard. That tells us that's where the story ends for today. So the people listened to Peter as he told them about Jesus. Peter encouraged the people to believe in Jesus and to be baptized. The Holy Spirit will be given to you, Peter told the people. And many of the people believed Peter's words. 3,000 people were baptized and became followers of Jesus that day. That's so cool. That is so cool. There's Peter talking to the people about the Holy Spirit, and 3,000 people believed Peter that day and were baptized and recognized that they were children of God and began to follow Jesus. Pretty cool, huh? Did you know that you were baptized when you were 2 years old on Mother's Day? By Pastor Steve Brooks. We were at Aldersgate United Methodist Church in Abilene at the time. It was a wonderful day. Thank you for being with us. Yeah, it's hard to move, but we love our new home in El Paso too, don't we?
Yeah, I also have a best friend here and at Abilene.
That's
Her
right.
name at Abilene is Imogen, and here his name is Joshua.
Yeah, so we say hi to Imogen and hi to Joshua, and it's so wonderful because we can make friends wherever we go. Thank you all for being here tonight. We just read the story from Acts 2 about the Holy Spirit. We'll talk more about that on Sunday, so we hope that you will join us. We have 2 books to read tonight. If you missed it at the top of the video today, Augie decided to take a break tonight. He's watching a video with Dad, and we think that's a good choice for him. We're glad that Pop is here. And Paisley is watching, so say hi to everybody. We're glad that you're here. We have 2 books, so which one should we read first? Okay, so this is the one that Augie chose, actually. This is a favorite one that we've been reading to the kids since they were very, very small. And now we get to read it to Olivia, too. It's called The Pout Pout Fish. Ready? No, I just mean that now that she's here in our family, we can read the story to her.
Wait, guess what? And we have this book at school.
Oh, she's telling me they had this book at school, too. So this is The Pout Pout Fish, and it's a popular book. Deep in the water where the fish hang out lives a glum, gloomy swimmer with an ever-present pout. You see the pout? I'm a pout pout fish with a pout pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. Oh, he is not a happy guy. It's a pout pout fish with a pout pout face. Along comes a clam with a wide-winning grin and a pearl of advice for her pal to take in. Hey, Mr. Fish, with your crosstown frown, don't you think it's time to turn that upside down? Says the fish to his friend, nice thought, Miss Clam. I hear what you're saying, but it's just the way I am. So the clam is trying to talk the fish into turning his pout upside down, but he says, it's just the way I am. I'm a pout pout fish with a pout pout face. So I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. Oh, he is so sad. Along comes a jellyfish. He floats through the ocean, his tentacles all trailing in a gentle locomotion.
Can you get sting?
Jellyfish can sting, yes. Hey, Mr. Fish, with your daily scaly scowl, I wish you wouldn't greet us with a grimace and a growl. Says the fish to his friend, Mr. Jelly, I agree I'd like to be more friendly, but it isn't up to me. No, he didn't sting the pout pout fish.
I thought he did.
The jellyfish is trying to cheer him up too, and he says, nope, I'm a pout pout fish with a pout pout face. So I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. That's right. It's having a tough time, huh? Along comes a squid. Quite a slender, squiggly sight. She is squirmy, she is squelchy, she is slightly impolite. What does that mean, impolite?
Nice.
Not super nice. No, she's not very nice. Hey, Mr. Fish, your kaleidoscope of mope, how about a smile, a little joy, a little hope? Says the fish to his friend, Mrs. Squid, I would try, but I haven't any choice. Take a look, and you'll see why. So the squid is trying to talk him out of being so gloomy, and he says, I don't have a choice, because I'm a pout pout fish with a pout pout face. So I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. That's right, Natalie. It's good.
I've been practicing.
You've been practicing. Well, you've done well. And now along comes an octopus with 8 great arms covered on the underside with tiny sucker charms. Hey, Mr. Fish, let me tell it to you straight. Your hulky bulky sulking is an unattractive trait. Says the fish to his friend, Mr. 8, my chum, with a mouth like mine, I am destined to be glum. Natalie's not glum, she's blowing kisses.
I'm glad you're here, friends.
So the octopus tried to talk the pout pout fish into being happy, and that still didn't work. He says, I'm a pout pout fish with a pout pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. You know, sometimes when we're sad, other people are sad too. It's all about to change. You ready? Here we go. Now along comes a fish in a silent silver shimmer. The gang has never seen before this bright and brilliant swimmer. She approaches Mr. Fish. But instead of saying, hey, look at that beautiful fish. Instead of saying, hey, She plants a kiss upon his pout, and then she swims away. Look at that. Oh, that's not what we were expecting, is it? That's different. What's going to happen next? Mr. Fish is most astounded. Mr. Fish is just aghast. His stone face like a statue. Then he blinks. Blink, blink, blinks, and speaks at last. My friends, says Mr. Fish, I should have known it all along. I thought I was pouty, but it turns out I was wrong. I'm a kiss fish with a kiss face for spreading cheeries all over the place. Look, that's a smile. The Pout Pout fish has become a kiss fish and has a new purpose, a new reason for being, a new way to live. So he says, I'll smooch, 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 smooch. He goes back and he's smooching, he's kissing all of his friends. Smooch. Oh. So sometimes we really can change how we feel and how we act, can't we? Yeah, sometimes it helps to have other people be kind to us, and that can change how we are acting as well. And even how we feel about ourselves. That's a pretty cool story. Thank you, Augie, for picking that. I'm so glad the sound issues are resolved. That's good. We had a few issues on Sunday, but we got them all fixed, and I'm glad that's working well. So this is another favorite. It's called You Are Not Small. You Are Not Small. This is one of Natalie's favorites, so she picked that today. So you want to help me read it? You are not small. You are not small. Okay, so there's this big guy here, and there's a little guy here. You are small. See? The big guy's telling the little guy, you are small. And the little guy says to the big guy, I am not small, you are big. But I am not big, the big guy says. These guys are just like me. They are like me. You are small. They're arguing about this. They have different perspectives. They see things differently. I am not small, see? They are just like me. You are big. So you're all of the other guys and girls saying, we're not small, you're big. You are all small and you are all big. Now they're arguing with each other about who is small and who is big. Small, big. Uh-oh. They don't seem to be talking very well to each other. Small, big. Oh no, now they're just screaming at each other. This is not going very well, is it? Boom! Oh, there's somebody else. We see some legs and some feet. Now let's see. Oh my goodness. And we have some additional friends, some other friends. So we have the original guys here and girls here. And here we have the feet and the legs. And we have these pink critters here. So we have more sizes. See? I am not small. See, because there's a smaller one right here. See, there's a pink critter. They're smaller. See? I am not big, because clearly there's a bigger critter up there. No, you are not big. You are big and you are small. And you are not small. You are small and you are big. Oh, and now they're getting somewhere, right? They're really seeing each other for who they are. I am hungry. Let's eat. Food is always a common denominator, right? We all need to eat. And so the very big and the very small stay together. And the little one says, you are hairy. Oh no, it's going to start all over again, isn't it? So we learned that we are more than just one thing, aren't we? We're lots of things, and we can celebrate all those many things about each other.
And I'm so glad that you came to hear our stories. I'm glad if you can hear again.
Natalie, you're doing great. We are so glad that you were here with us tonight. We look forward to next week, and hopefully Augie will be back with us, and we'll have some more stories to read together, and we'll keep reading our stories in the Bible as well. And if you have any story suggestions or any questions that you would like to ask, please feel free to drop them below, and we will see you next week.
Bye. Grace and peace.
Grace and peace.